Welcome everyone to the start of a brand new series here at Coaster Studios, Coastin Down Under.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're
I
doing
know,
this again
just
already.
saying that sounds surreal. We are here in Melbourne, Australia. No, I know.
I'm looking outside and like, that's not.
No, it can't be real. Of course not. No. So we had an 11-hour flight last night, arriving at 4:30 the next day. Most days it's Monday, but here it's Tuesday. It's crazy. So this is gonna be a fun series. So we're hitting a bunch of parks here in Australia and some in New Zealand. So there's probably gonna be like 6 or 7 episodes to this. So nowhere near the length of coasting through Europe. I feel like these are places that don't get a ton of coverage. So I'm excited to see what these places are all about because I feel like there's not as much out there. Today is our first park of the trip, which is Luna Park Melbourne. So they are home to the second oldest roller coaster in the world, Scenic Railway.
So now we've done 3, 2, but not 1.
Correct, we have not done
Even though 1 is in the US.
I know, yeah, it's in Pennsylvania, but whatever. So we're doing that today. They're open from 6 to 10 p.m. So we'll be there for like sunset and some night rides and stuff. So the first part of this video is gonna be walk around Melbourne and checking it out. Or as they say here, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
All right guys, let's go. Alright, so step number 1, what's different down here? As you can see, people are driving on the other side of the road. We took an Uber to get here, and that was kind of scary.
I sat in the front seat and I'm literally like, I'm in the driver's seat right now, but I'm not.
This place is infested with birds. Everywhere you look, just birds walking around everywhere. So we made it to the Melbourne Museum, and they have a full car from Luna Park's Big Dipper. So Big Dipper was right here, opened in 1923. It was more thrilling, had more speed and bigger descents than Scenic Railway. Clearly not still operational, but the fact that they have this here is amazing. Look at this.
This is so fun.
We just happened to go into this museum because we got into it for free, like wandering around, and they have stuff from Luna Park here. That's amazing. Look at this funky looking building. So this thing is where they do a lot of like performing arts. So right now they have Phantom of the Opera here, but
They also have a festival going on. We have the Arctic Monkeys and Lord.
what?
Awesome.
Our next stop in Melbourne is to the Shrine of Remembrance. Kind of looks like the Jefferson Memorial, doesn't it?
It does have a
A little bit. I almost feel like I'm in Washington, D.C. So this was built as a shrine to remember those who fought in World War I from the area of Victoria, but now it's just kind of a memorial for like all Australians who fought in war. So pretty cool. It looks like you can actually like go up onto the roof, so I think we're gonna go try and do that. Check out this view from the top. That is amazing. Also, I went to use the bathroom for like 5 minutes. What'd you do? You bought a koala.
I knew I would at some point. I didn't think it would happen in the first 3 hours that we were here.
So we've made our way over to this kind of botanical gardens part of Melbourne, and it is called King's Domain.
So close.
So close. Man, this really is King's Dominion. We just need a big Eiffel Tower and, oh wait, the thing back there, that thing. Yeah, that was kind of like an Eiffel Tower. All right, cool, give me a giga. Whoa, 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 would you look at this?
That is truly horrific.
That's incredible. Wow.
I don't want to go in there.
You have to go in his mouth.
I don't want
You have to go in Luna's mouth. It's his park. So we're here at Luna Park during a special event called Luna Love. So they charge 85 Australian dollars per couple, which for those of you who are curious, the US dollar actually does get you further here. Like I think it's on average $1 in Australia is like 60 cents in the US, something like that. Some great information here on the side of the park. Built in 1912. Talked about how the first Luna Park was Coney Island, New York, and then came this one, and then Sydney's was 1935, so this one is older. Sarah pointed out that the sign is a little inaccurate. It says that this is the only example of a brakeman operated roller coaster in the world, but we just did 2 of them. And right across from the roller coaster is a McDonald's. So we're gonna see what Australian McDonald's is all about. This one does have a playhouse, so that's fun.
It automatically is better than the ones in the US then.
All right, so here's what we got. So this is a barbecue Angus burger. This is a medium, I guess.
I think everything in America is just really huge.
Yeah. I always feel like McDonald's tastes better in other countries. It's like a really good burger patty.
So good.
Right across from the park here. Look, these are bathrooms. And they have this old historic picture of the Great Scenic Railway. That makes these the coolest bathrooms in Melbourne. Look at all those chickens! This car is so funny. Look at that. I heart Luna.
Where, don't show people our rental car.
Yeah, no, I ain't driving on the other side of the road. Screw that. So, there's Scenic Railway. Here's the beach. There we go. Look, there's a pier right here. There's a little lighthouse over there. Another pier like way down there. Pretty cool. So something that you can't currently do right now, but something that you'll be able to do later, starting in I think 2024, there is actually a little penguin viewing area just off of this pier right here, which is a short walk away from Luna Park Melbourne. As you can see, Sarah is very sad that we cannot see the penguins.
100 little penguins.
Yeah. There's that many that live like just on the like far end of that pier. There's like a bunch of rocks, and so at sunset they like come up on the rocks, and so they're rebuilding the pier to have like a bigger viewing area because it's very popular. And so there's a section of the pier that's currently open during the rebuilding, but you can't get close to the rocks. Ready?
So go inside Mr. Moon's mouth.
We're gonna walk in the mouth.
No, I will never, ever be ready for that. Ever.
This is hilarious. All right, so yeah, right here, the ticket booth. So general admission, you go right in there. That's also the exit. So, oh look, you can even see up his nose. That's so good. All right, let's see how this place is. And here it is, Scenic Railway. This is gonna be, of course, our first ride of the day because this is the main reason that we're at this park. So this is the second oldest roller coaster in the world. It is the longest continuously operating coaster in the world because, of course, Leap the Dips has gone through times where it was like closed and stuff. But this thing stayed continuously operating, which is just amazing. Built in 1912, so it's well over 100 years old. It also operates with one train, and so this right here is a very long line because it is all a very, very long ride. It also operates with a brakeman, which is really, really cool. One of the few rides in the world to do that. What do you think about it that we're riding this before Leap the Dips? Like, it feels wrong, right?
I don't know if it's like a failure or a huge accomplishment.
I don't know how many people will be able to say that unless you're like literally from Australia.
I mean, it's like the same thing as like I rode Ride to Happiness before I rode Time Traveler.
Yeah. Same mentality.
Weird. I'm doing everything backwards.
But we watched it go around for like a cycle. It is definitely a slow-moving attraction.
Well, it's a scenic railway.
Yes. Think of it like a monorail, but it's a roller coaster. The views, listen, the views are pretty excellent.
It's aptly named.
Yeah, you overlook St. Kilda Beach. So, you know, it accomplished exactly what it was intended to do.
Yeah.
The thing is that, like, objectively, it's not a great ride, but again, you have to think about when this thing was made.
Well, it's a relic. It's an ancient relic, essentially.
Yes.
I mean, it literally was opened the year the Titanic sank, so go
It's
figure.
crazy.
James Cameron, come out here and make a video, a movie about Scenic Railway.
That would be something. I have no idea what the plot of that movie would be about.
I
but
really don't.
lot of slow sections, you know, where you can take everything in. It's a long ride. I didn't even fully realize that it was 2 massive laps around the park.
Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes.
It felt like 5 minutes. Just don't expect it to be super exciting.
It's not Rooshibane.
It is not Rooshibane. It is nowhere near Rooshibane. We sat in the back row of this. We got a little like hints of airtime.
I think I might have been trying to force it. Like I was like pushing my feet.
You're
down
like, come on, and then there's like, not really.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I got airtime, and it's like because I made it happen. I don't know if that counts.
You create your own airtime. When the ride can't
It's
do it,
DIY.
we have to
Bring
do
your
it.
own airtime. BYOA.
Scenic Railway check. We got some other attractions to do, so let's see what we can find. And with one of the 2 roller coasters done, of course, we have to do the other. We gotta get 100%, Sarah.
I mean, only be 50% if we didn't ride.
Exactly, we have to. So, all right. SBF Visa, let's see how it is. Oh, there goes Scenic Railway. Look at that thing go, and look at this thing go. Woo! How was that Visa?
Been Visa. I am no longer MasterCarded or Amexed. I am Visa.
I would say that this is a really unique ride, but I'll be honest, we've ridden this exact flow in a lot. That particular ride, we did actually not spin that much because we were very balanced. So
It happens, but you know what? While we might be very used to FBF visas, people here aren't.
there's a reason that they sold so many of them.
Correct.
You know, I mean, and for the footprint, listen, there's not a lot of roller coasters.
And people really like
you can
it.
fit in that footprint.
People
So
really like it, so
there you go.
whatever.
There you go. Next up is the Ghost Train, old school dark ride here. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this one. It's gonna be tacky and hilarious, I'm sure. So we just got off Ghost Train. It's about what you would think it would be.
I got scared once.
Yeah, there was one point where there was a physical like wooden door that actually like burst through and it made a pretty loud noise. So that was like the only like jump moment, but everything else is like very tight turns, old school props. There was a decapitation moment with like a little like animatronic. Everything's very simple movements, but it's so charming, you know?
Honestly, the biggest jump scare out of everything was when we were waiting in line. I like heard Taylor's voice, like when he wasn't talking, because someone next to us was literally watching the review of Tron that came out like.
They were watching a Coaster Studios video, and I'm like,
And they had no idea.
Had no idea.
You know, people don't really know.
They're just
who we
watching.
are, but that's
We're
right out
looking
here.
over. We're like,
I literally was like, "Hey, you're watching our video." I was like, "We filmed that."
I'm like, yeah, that's my voice, and they're like, no way.
It was like funny.
That was crazy.
That was the pop scare
The
of the
odds.
ride.
You can take a train around the park, and this is the front of it. What? Right outside, they have a little cafe right here where you can get like burgers and hot dogs and stuff. I like this light up Luna sign they have, and yeah, here's an old school picture of the park. Yeah, so that creepy face has always been there. So we're being given the opportunity to see the engine room for the Great Scenic Railway. Look at this.
That is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
How many roller coasters operate like that?
That is so old school. Look at this thing. For all you like engineering nerds. Wow. Very, very cool. Man. Yeah, it's just this one tiny room right here. Right here, just outside Scenic Railway, we actually have a history of Luna Park. Going all the way back to when they opened for the first time. Here it is, staying open during World War II. Having a fire. Celebrating 100 years. And then I have no idea what's going on here because this tree's blocking it, but still. So this thing right here is actually like pretty well themed for being a flat ride. So look, it has like in its entire own plaza of Egyptian hieroglyphics. I wish that this was like painted tan or something like that, but look, even right here, there's like stonework, all of this like artwork and designs, and it wraps all the way around. For a small park, look at this. I don't know, that's pretty cool. I like it. The gift shop is full of tons of like newspaper articles going across the top. And look, they have a model of the front entrance right here. That does not look like the Scenic Railway at all. You know what? I respect it. Mr. Moon on a hoodie. Is that a wind-up chick? Dude, chicks be crazy. I think we're about done here at Luna Park Melbourne. So as you can see, it is now dark, so we are getting to look at the park at night. It's pretty cool lighting, I like it.
Out back here too.
I know, yeah, they actually got like a live band, which is a lot of fun. I think we're pretty hungry, so we're gonna go get some dinner. So, hey, take a break for a second of jamming out. What do you think of the park?
Oh, it's like...
It's cute.
Yeah, it's like...
It's so small.
I know, it's like so cute and dinky and wonderful
It's
and charming.
quirky. Yeah, it definitely has personality to it. The closer you look to a lot of different things around the park, the more you're like, what the heck?
It's like definitely has this like old-timey charm. Like it feels like you're taking a step back into time when you walk through the man's mouth.
So it's like 9 p.m. and we're eating dinner, and we picked this cafe themed to Abbey Road. So it's very like music themed. So we got like guitars everywhere. There's just album covers all over the place.
Here's a piano mounted to the wall.
No, I didn't. Wow, look at that. That's fun. Here's the nachos. We got garlic bread and barbecue chicken pizza. And all of it is delicious.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Whoa. And that just about does it for day one of Coastin' Down Under.
We are so tired.
I am beat, man.
Yeah.
That was a lot of walking today.
A lot of walking, and the time change is very confusing. We both woke up like really early.
Now it's like, I don't know, 11 or something.
It's not even that late. We usually are up like back home until like 2.
I know, but I'm gonna pass out. Good day though. Luna Park was fun. Sightseeing Melbourne was fun. Definitely cool to get a good feel for Australia, and this is literally just part 1. So what's happening tomorrow? So we're not going to vlog tomorrow, but we are going to travel up to the Gold Coast. So we're not doing a theme park. It's mainly going to be a travel day. We'll do a little bit of sightseeing or something, but you know, nothing too major. So
our next park day is
yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, our next park, guys. It's the one.
It's the one. We're not even going to say what it is.
It's the one. You know where we're going already. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, I'm stoked. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see ya on DC Rivals.